All right, I want to make this quick video and just speak on boundaries. You know what I mean? Speak on some narcissistic things right now, you know what I'm saying? And boundaries is the first thing. Like, boundaries is a very, very important lesson that a lot of people don't learn. You know what I'm saying? I see people going through this over the age of 40, over the age of 50, understanding boundaries and keeping your boundaries with somebody. Um, and that's just protecting you, protecting your energy, because some people don't know where they end and where other people begin. And what I mean is people that like to help people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that, take advantage of people that like to be of service to people. So if you like to be of service to someone, it's always somebody that's in need of help. And then you always have somebody that's out there to take advantage of these type of people. And I see it all the time. I was once one of these type of people. But you have to develop some type of boundaries. You know what I mean? As far as, privacy, peace of mind. A lot of people are dealing with people that really don't care about how they feel. And, basically what comes with that is just basically a person in your life basically dictating things. They could be overwhelmingly in your space, just making you feel obligated to a certain degree. And creating healthy boundaries is important. Like, you have to draw your limits. A lot of people sometimes they feel bad when they got to tell people that, they got to do something, or they feel bad when they have to tell somebody like, hey, I can't do this right now, or can you pay me more for this, or whatever the case may be. Like, that comes with developing safe boundaries for you and the other person, you know. And that's where some people just feel entitled. This is what comes with the barriers with your boundaries. Some people might feel entitled. They might feel entitled to be in your life, entitled to have every opportunity that you have, in your life to do something for you. Like, they want to utilize all of that time for themselves, because ultimately these people play off of these things. So it's really important, to establish some healthy boundaries. And another key too is to understand, like, another way to see a narcissist. This is a good way, and I learned this, you know what I'm saying? But how they respond when you're on the phone. Like, a narcissist is not gonna respect you on the phone. When you're on the phone, they're gonna try to talk to you. They're gonna want to try to get the attention on them. They're gonna always want to distract you when you're doing something other than paying attention to them or giving them energy. So pay attention to this. Like, and that's something that I dealt with before, like a minute ago, and it took me a while to really catch on to it. And I started noticing this trait. But this is a secret, man. Like, I'm telling you, watch it. So anytime you're on the phone and you see someone that doesn't respect that, like, they should see that you on the phone. If it's an emergency, I'm not saying these people need to wait, but it's a way that they need to address you. You know what I'm saying? Or even if they just want to say something to you, it's a way to address this. When I was younger, don't just come in here talking while no adult is speaking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, as far as, just having respect, boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So if this person is not respecting you when you're on the phone, wait until you get off, or saying, you know what, excuse me. Like, if they try to include themselves in your conversation, if every time you're on the phone, they want to know, like, oh, who you talking to? And then it turns into a three-way conversation. And sometimes it can be cool, but if you never have no privacy time on your phone, excuse me, then that's an issue. So I done been in that situation. Every time I'm on the phone, they want to know who I'm on the phone with, and then they start trying to guess what I'm saying on the phone. Oh, is that your mama? Is she asking for such and such? Like, no, what are you talking about? Oh, is that such and such a calling? Is that, like, they just want to be, you know what I'm saying, in the act of taking some goddamn energy. That's all they want to do. So create boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you got to study, if it's something that you need to do in your life and somebody is not respecting that, then that's an issue. If you're implying on something, speaking on some things that's affecting you and how you feel about a certain situation, and they're not respecting that, they're like, oh, forget that. If people trying to gauge how you hurt if they cheated on you or abused you or did something that you didn't like, and you're expressing to them like, hey man, I didn't like feel how you did that, or that made me feel this type of way when that happened. Like, if they can't respect you coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, because some people could be egotistical and go off on a motherfucker and be saying all type of crazy shit. But if you being respectable and letting them know, like, hey, I just don't feel right when you say this, or that hurt me when you speak like this, or, you know what I'm saying? And they don't respect that, or if they cheated on you and they saying, oh, that ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Or they try to downplay how you feel about certain things, that's overstepping your boundaries. And that's important. Teach your kids about boundaries. Teach your kids about boundaries, because it's a lot of people out here that's taking advantage of people because they don't have that boundary set. Healthy boundaries, you must set them. I don't give a damn if you're married. I don't give a damn how long you've been in a relationship. You need to have healthy boundaries. Like, so to my people going through the narcissistic abuse, like, look, you know what I'm saying, forward to bettering yourself as far as boundaries. That's what you need to look forward to. Anybody that's been through it, going through it, and I know the people that put in the work can vouch for this. They know what I'm talking about. So understand boundaries. Okay? Don't let nobody run you over. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you allow this. You condone it. You teach people how to treat you. See what I'm saying? So I'm out, y'all. Drop some comments, some feedback. You know what I'm saying? Even leave a story or something, or some advice to somebody about some boundaries or something. But I'm out, y'all. Much love.